AT&T Stadium in Houston. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Finding Collins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now, first round. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. A pass caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just kept swarming. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Jukes one to fit. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here you go.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I can just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. Completed to Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Third and just 2 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Look at hot.
Chandler again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connection made to Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Tight end in motion right. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Already.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. They left him wide open. It's complete. Dukes out a one-stop. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 9-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Logan Cook on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Stroud. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle it goes. Big game downfield. And for the Houston touchdown. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Jaguars. With it, 1st and 10. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Davis motioning left. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 19. This one falls incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Pressure coming for Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let the hot. 2J.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, let's go.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Score Texans 24, Jaguars 10.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Now he's past the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Lawrence. Dumps it off to his running back. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Blitz coming, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right, Tony. 19 Texas.
From the gun, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. An option give here to Etienne. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. And stop coming from Henry To'o. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now motion him out of the backfield. They're on it. That's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First down, Stroud. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They bring Collins in motion right. They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finding Davis. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Lawrence. He'll get this to Etienne.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Lawrence working from the gun. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They send a man in motion. Third down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the quick, right?
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Has a hole left, room to run. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, and
They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
11.
Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, and
Going power with a big tight end. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tight end going in motion here. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. ETN on the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Davis there to grab it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. They motion the tight end over. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars gotta score in a hurry. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 41. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Texans have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hitting Ingram on a slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock, on 3rd and 17, they find a way to convert. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal